Okay, so number 5 is a trapezoid, and we're asked to find the area. What's the formula for area of a trapezoid? Yes, we have some options. We can have half of your base 1 plus base 2 times your height, or we can use this formula, A equals base 1 plus base 2 times your height divided by 2. Either one works for me. I believe there's only one written on your math chart. Let's take a look. Yep, and it's this one. So if you'd prefer to use base 1 plus base 2 times height divided by 2, that's perfectly fine, but that's something that you're going to have to remember because this is the formula that they give you. Either one, easy to use. Taking a look at our picture, we have 9.2 centimeters, we have 2 centimeters, and then we have this dotted line which is 7. So we need to fill in what we know. Base 1 and base 2, which are those? 2 centimeters. Good, and 9.2. It doesn't matter which one you call base 1 or base 2 because they're going to be added together anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And what about the height? Remember, the height always makes a perpendicular line with the base, and it's usually a dotted line, so 7 centimeters. I'm going to fill this one in just in case we'd prefer to use this one. What's my first step going to be? Here.
Add 2 and 9.2.
We have to add. Parentheses tell me to add first. So I bring down what I don't use. The half has not been used. What's 9 plus 2? 11, so 11.2. 11 and 2/10. Bring down the 7 because I haven't used that yet. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing over here. Up top it asks me to add. That's going to be 11 and 2/10 times 7. What do I do here? You can take half of 7, you can take half of 11.2, you can multiply 11.2 and 7. We have lots of choices here. We don't just have to multiply these two numbers or those two numbers. So what do you want to do? We can take half. Taking half of either one of these numbers is not going to be perfect, but we can still do it. So let's take half of 7. What's half of 7? Say it again. 3.5. Good. So I'm going to cross these out just to remind myself that I've used them already. I bring down what I have not used and write in my answer of 3.5. Now over here, we almost feel forced to multiply these two numbers at the top, which is fine because, like I said, taking half of a number at this point isn't real nice. And remember, what I'm doing is I'm solving the same problem, but using two different formulas. One is with the half, the other was with the divide by 2. 7 times 2 is? 14. 7 times 1?
7.
Plus 1?
8.
And 7 times 1?
7.
Do I bring down my decimal, or how does that work over here? Good. Thank you. You count how many numbers you have after your decimals. I have 1. That's becoming 78 and 4/10. But I still have the divide by 2 that's needing to happen on that side. Okay, at this point, all I have left is multiplication. So I pull to the side and work it out. 11 and 2/10 times 3 and 5/10. Decimals don't have to be lined up. This one just happens to be lined up. 5 times 2?
10.
5 times 1?
5.
5 plus 1? 6. 5 times 1?
5.
Add a 0. 3 times 2? 3 times 1? 3 times 1. Now check me. Make sure I'm right. 0 and 0. 6 and 6 is 12. 5, 9, and 3. What do I do about decimals in this part? Count them up. 2 of them. 1, 2. 39 and 2/10 is my answer because I'm done with that. Let's just double check this one. Looks like it's probably pretty good. 78 and 4/10 divided by 2. 2 goes into 7 3 times. That's 6. Subtract, get 18. 2 goes into 18 9 times. Oops, I forgot to take my decimal up. That's 18. Bring down your 4. 2 into 4 is twice. Did I get a different answer? Nope. Do I need units? Yes, I need units. What are my units? It's number 5.
Centimeter squared.
Good. Centimeters. And because it's area, it's squared.